called Mission. And it was like, well, what's the big hubbub, Bubs? Why are we so excited about the Mission? Well, it's a fabric that is moisture-wicking, UPF50 sun protection, cools when activated with water. And so whether you are exercising, you're going to a theme park, you're gardening, you're playing games, it keeps you cooled down. Now, it's also treated with an antimicrobial agent. And after 449,000 Mission items being sold here at QVC, I'm calling this today's special value by your request. This is so vindicating for me because in the call center, you used to call and talk to me and my team and say, where are the cooling towels? I haven't seen the cooling towels in so long. And they're here. So I'm so excited that they're finally here. Now let's talk about the fact that you're getting a wide brim hat, and you can see here in front, and you're also getting 2 of those max cooling towels, and they can keep you cool for up to 3 hours. This is our only order of the year. They are the leaders in this technology, and this price goes away at the end of the day. So what you're looking at is $19.99 per towel, and the hat is almost $25. So instead of almost $65, it's less than $30. So this first choice that we have for you is White Daisy. Isn't it cute? It's a wide brim hat with a little daisy, and I like this rakish tilt that she has on her hat. That's very devil may care. We started with 5,600. We have less than 1,600 in the White Daisy. Oh my gosh. Okay, jumping on over. Here's the khaki and the green. Isn't that great? Very safari vibes. In the khaki and the green, you're getting the green towel and you're also getting the khaki towel, just to be very clear. Then, is this honeydew dot? Look how sweet. You've got the little dots on the underside of the brim, and then you get that honeydew color in the towel, and then you've got the little dots on that you see on the brim on one of your towels as well. And then down here, the colors they're known for, we've got the charcoal and the blue. So here's the charcoal on the hat, and then you get the blue towel, and you also get the charcoal towel. But again, $9.99 a piece instead of $19.99 or almost $25 a piece, but that price goes away at the end of the day. I want you to fast forward to, well, we are going away for the 4th of July and we're gonna be on a boat. You need this. Well, I am starting to get into a little age of possibility and I get a little warm sometimes. This is gonna bring you down to a normal or close to, for 3 hours. And our friend Jocelyn Thornton is here to talk to us all about it. Jocelyn, I'm so excited that it's finally back.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to see you.
Hi. And so you've been in this industry for 20 years now?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I'll try
Started
to
when
keep
you were
it quiet.
6.
Yeah.
But what is Mission's mission? For anybody who's watching right now, who's never met Mission before, how do you describe the mission of the company?
It's just our goal to provide the cooling solutions that are wearable and can be part of your everyday life, right? But also they are, they are reusable. So everything you talked about, all those things you're doing with the hat, like you're going out, you're gardening, whatever,
mowing the lawn.
Exactly. You can take that hat and then put it in the wash and reuse it again.
Heaven.
And it will still have the same cooling attributes. So. Well, yeah,
and
it is.
One size fits most. I mean.
Oh yeah, but even not. You have the adjustable cord in the back here, so it fits everything.
Because Jocelyn, I know you and I are making friends today, but I got a big dome.
And me too.
If it fits me.
And a lot of hair.
Promising.
Me too.
It will fit you too. Can we take a look at the demonstration where we see a normal temperature, and then how is this working for us?
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna be careful because this is really hot.
Okay.
I'm gonna pour this in here, and I'll show you what the temperature is.
Ooh, it's steaming up the bowl.
It is, right?
I'm gonna move this out of the way if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now, it's not as hot as it was earlier today, but this is about 125 or 124 degrees, right? The water. So I'm gonna be careful.
That's still warmer than a hot tub.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna put this towel in here. I'm not gonna touch the water so I don't burn myself. I have done that before.
I have seen that happen. Yeah. Not with you, but I've seen
others.
This. Yeah.
And so what you have to do is take this towel and the best way to use it is wring it out It's going to take a little bit, so I'll just tell you a couple of other things because it is at 124 degrees, like to cool down.
Sure.
It doesn't take that long, but the best way to take our cooling towels and get them to, activate quickly is to just do that. Because
have you heard of the bend and snap?
Yeah.
From the
oh my
movie?
Gosh,
this is the wet ring. This is the wet ring and snap.
What movie is that? Legally Blonde.
Yes, it is.
God, she's so funny, huh? We'll let this cool. But while I let this, start to activate, what I wanted to mention is a couple questions that have come up throughout the day.
Yeah.
Is that how is the cooling towels easy for me to show and easy for us to show? But inside the hat is this material.
So that's
lined
against the
all
skin.
the way around your skin.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can wet your hat.
Heaven.
Yeah. You can
right?
wet the hat, or your sweat will activate it because this is an evaporative cooling technology. It's not like a spray on that.
So you don't have to
cools.
carry a bottle of water.
No, you don't.
To
You can just sweat.
activate. Your sweat will activate it too.
Right, in the hat. So let's see where this guy's going so far. So we're at 69 degrees, and it should get around 61, I would say, as we keep going down. So it was at 125. You and I chatted for a little bit, and then it went to 60. Now it's at 67. As I move it to 66, so it's going to get to about 61.
Okay.
So imagine you're outside, you're sweating to death, and
I'm
then
already sweating. It's cool in
well,
here.
I just do that naturally anyhow. Yeah. And then you want to have some relief. You just put it on your neck. It hits the back of your neck,
and think
you're
about the
cooling
little
down.
ones too, and the animals. I mean, you go out and it's so hot, and when I remember being a little kid and getting hot, and the cheeks get red, and you're so frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, carry this with you, if not for you, for everybody that you're traveling with too.
Right.
And I mean, they're on a bike ride and cooling down. It even offers your neck a little coverage too, which I like if you have it wrapped around there.
It does, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is such a great way to go. Are all 3 pieces machine wash?
Everything, yeah.
Do we put it in the dryer or air dry it?
It's better. I like to air dry it,
okay.
But that's up to you. But it's preferable to air dry.
And this is also antimicrobial treated?
And UPF50.
Wow.
So, and then also, like, I'm just going to point at your hat, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Not only do you have the band throughout here, which is like more comfortable, you actually have perforation on the top, so you're getting, or on the side, I should say, and so you can release your heat as well, so it's not trapping heat. And then this on top is UPF50 and a cooling material.
I'm going to show all the colors again because you had me at release the heat. That's going to be my mantra for summer.
Yeah.
Release the heat. Hey, everybody, this really is an iconic combo for Mission. This is the charcoal and the blue. And I think that pretty blue, I went to a lot of football games at the Air Force Academy because that's where our son went to school. And so we were hunting for this blue. I wish I would have had this at the time. Remember, you get the hat and 2 scarves. Here is the honeydew dot, which I have to imagine is very popular because look how
new.
Cute.
So we have not done like feminine, like floral prints before as a brand, and so we're having great success with like the daisy and the floral, the honeydew dot for sure.
These are the 2 towels that you're getting. So you're getting one with a honeydew dot and one in a honeydew solid. Here is the khaki and the green. This is very safari.
Yes.
Very cool and very great for summer. But you're getting the khaki hat, and then you have the green towel, and you're also getting a little gray towel too. So you get those 2 towels with the khaki hat. And then this one is, Matt, is it safe to say that this is our most limited at this time? Yeah, that's our most popular and our most limited. So this is white daisy. Almost 2/3 of our quantity that we brought in the white daisy is already gone. You get the little daisies under the brim, which I think is so cute. I actually like how she's wearing it right now. Okay, fashion. And then you also get that pretty chamomile color, and you get the daisy towel too. Those are your 2 towels. I want to give you the value again because if purchased separately, it would be $64.97. The hat would run you almost $25. The towels would be about $20 a piece. So you're getting each today for $29.98 total, and that means it's less than $10 a piece for each one. Now, the fact that you're the leaders in this technology, and the fact that this fabric that we love for the towel that people used to call me when I worked in the call center and say, are we gonna have another Today Special Value, is now in the hat as well.
It is, yeah.
So describe this video that we're seeing.
Perfect. So in the video that you're seeing, the ordinary hat is holding on to the heat, and it's like, it's glowing basically. And then on the right hand right-hand side, when you see where the mission cooling hat is, it is cooler. It allows the wearer to be more comfortable, and it's not trapping the heat, like I said earlier. So it's providing cooling within, and then it's not trapping the heat. And just to kind of point out, this is the same. This is a lot of coverage. This is the same material as the cooling towel that I've been showing.
Wow.
So you have that here up against your skin, and it goes all the way around, and if you can either wet or sweat with it, and it will allow you to have that relief.
And listen, before we show the demonstration again, and
yes.
before I launch into some questions for you, I just
Sure.
want to talk to everybody that's watching right now and just highlight, these are things that we know, but I think it's important to say again. I love she's out gardening, having a little cocktail. He's so cool and comfortable and cute. But protecting your skin from the sun is so wildly important.
It is.
It's never too late to focus on that as a
Never
subject.
too early.
Never too early to focus on
Exactly.
that as a subject. So please think about picking up more than one today. This is the only order of the year that you're seeing on your screen. And yes, it's designed to keep you cool and comfortable. It helps keep you cool and comfortable for up to 3 hours, but it's got the UPF50 in it, and it is moisture wicking. We want to be comfortable, we want to have a good time,
Yeah.
but protecting yourself from the sun is paramount. So before you pack the snacks, before you put the iPads in the bag, make sure that you've got your mission hat and towels. And a couple questions as we
Sure.
walk back over.
Perfect. Yep.
Will the brim stay, these are questions we've gotten throughout the day.
Okay.
Will the brim stay stiff, or is it kind of floppy?
So it will stay flat as you see it, but it is packable and malleable. So you look great. So yeah, it stays this as stiff as you would want a wide brim hat to be.
Yeah.
So it gives you a little bit of, and it's really foldable and packable. I'm going to walk behind you. I apologize.
Ooh, safari.
This hat, somebody was mentioning earlier, like it is so easy to just put into your bag. And take and grab and go, right?
Yeah.
It's like there's no excuse to your
I like
point
that it's
to not
very
have it.
malleable, to
But
your
it does
point, too.
hold the brim the way you want it to.
Now the towels themselves are 9.5 by 36.
Yeah, so about 3
Okay.
feet long.
So
Yeah, good coverage. It gives you, over as much as you would need in a around your neck type situation.
And then the brim size, we've had a couple people ask.
Yeah.
8 centimeters or 3 1/4 inches.
Yeah.
I love this.
So it's got a
Somebody
good
measured that.
face coverage, so that you're and behind you on the back of your neck as well. And people don't put sunscreen on their ears.
Oh.
It's UPF protectant. It covers that, and
Yeah.
then you also have the cooling as well.
My husband shaves his head, and so we keep him covered 24/7.
You have to.
All the days of the year. This isn't just
Yes.
for summer. This is great for year round.
Yeah.
Now, how does the hat cool?
So the hat cools the exact same way. You take this and get it wet. It's a little bit, for me, like we had one that was wet earlier, so
Yeah.
I'll just try to squeeze that.
I love it.
You do, or you sweat, and trust me, a lot of people sweat.
I'm gonna.
So it's going to take about a little second to cool down. While I do that, what I can show you is that in that 125-degree water that we had, this towel that is now at 64.
Let me feel. Can I trade you?
Yeah,
Because
let's
mine's
put it on,
dry.
please.
I'll swap you out.
It's cold. It's at 64. It will stay that way for about 3 hours. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's just tuck that in here.
Perfect. And
Oh,
this-
sorry. There's electronic equipment in there. Hold on. You know what? Can somebody take a picture of the screen? That right there. Okay, wait. Let's talk about age of possibility.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. We're getting older. We're getting warmer. I understand. We've talked about it a whole bunch here at QVC. But sometimes when you get frustrated, or sometimes if your day has turned out to be not exactly what you thought it would, it can make you warm too. And it doesn't matter your age. Your comfort is important and valid at every age. So as we talk about age of possibility, to me, the thing I want to focus on for this today's special value in particular is about it's never too early and it's never too late to make your comfort, to make your protection a priority. And if it's something in the past that you think, oh, I'm kind of lax, New Year's resolutions don't have to happen on January 1st. You can make a resolution at the beginning of the year. I'm going to drink more water, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to eat right. But what about we make a resolution together right now that we make our comfort and our protection a priority? And if it's within your budget to do so, please pick up more than one. Leave a set in your suitcase. Leave a set in your everyday bag that you run around in. And this right here, I'm so comfortable.
I'm glad.
I know that I have to work on TV, so I should focus, but I got to tell you, it's not drippy wet. I'm not like saturating now.
No, you can bring it out and it's just very light and it's not going to really leave on your clothes. And then the other thing that
take a look at this real quick before we see.
Sorry, it's at 64.
She just dunked that hat.
In the 125-degree water.
Come
so
on.
that 64 degrees is then, to your point, providing you comfort. I know that in my age of possibility, all my heat starts in my head.
Yes.
Like the second
my
I
cheeks
feel
get
my
really
summer
pink.
coming on, it starts in my head. And to have something like push against my temples and like allow for coolness to be there is a great relief.
Well, how much of a shero would you be if you saw a lady with little pink cheeks and you were like, here, use this?
A gift it, yeah, exactly.
Let's be a shero. Hey,